Mentagasi Chief Electoral Officer Kajila Meghalaya Dr. BDR Tiwari IAS ula pelong kajila lang bagi sengsan pertai kajila habaya day bakapang special intensive revision kabalong hakanu kapor hakani kajila Meghalaya ya mentadang up kaji pendana ke election commission jangkari India hadin kajila lang bagi sengsan pertai Chief Electoral Officer habakran hakilat pertai kubor ula itu bakani kajila kandu bagi sengsan pertai kalong banyakran ya kaji penkre na kabenta ka special intensive revision ka special intensive revision ali man ka arpusnam haka jilla Meghalaya ali usnam arhajasan pakajing don jikinang ta vote how to usnam ki don khatlai lak lai pasan hajar pras pa khadriungun kat bam ta usnam arhajar pasan pat kinang ta vote kila kiu shaka arpulai lak rio hajar lai spa pra pasangun pakajing don ki jaka ta vote barok kilong lai hajan rus pa khadriu teli Hakani ka SIR labu aki sautali ki benta ban rung haka electoral roll ka benta ka baning kong kalong kitu bladan haka electoral roll shwa ar hajarsan kinne kumba kalong kin shu haban ai tang ya katu ka benta badan ya ka katay jongki kitu pat ki bakha shwa usnam ka kandai spa propunyo kin haban ai ka jing tho na ki bat ka kot jing pinchisha tang ka jongki kitu pat ki bakha hapadeng ka shitarik unai tung ka kandai spa propunyo maka artarik uno pra ar hajar sau kin haban ai bat ka kot penchisaya la dia bat ka pat ka jong ka kemil la ne jong ukpa kitu pat ki bakha hadin war hajar sau ki baka kerteng jong ki kim pat don haka electoral roll kin haban ay ka ko jing penchisaya la dia bat ka kemi ukpa
special intensive revision in the state of Meghalaya and whatever to update the media person in respect to the rationalization of polling station especially and the procedural part in respect to the further development. And today we have the political meeting with the representative of honorable political party also. So today we would like to brief, and as well as in line with the preparation of the special intensive revision. So we would like to give an overview in respect to the procedural part of the SIR, and there are the different category of the people. So, as our earlier SIR in the state of Meghalaya held with a qualifying date 1/1/2005. So the voter list of the 2005 has already been uploaded in our website, and it is already available on our website. So anybody, it is open for the public, so they would like to search also his or her name, their parents' name on the voter list. The search engine option is also there. Then the QR code is also been provided that will help to scan the QR code and then access the search options. So there are the 4 category of the electors to be mapped as per SIR once the process will start. So there are the electors whose names are registered already in the 2005's voter list. So those electors are required to upload and submit only the relevant part of the extract of 2005 voter list along with the enumeration form. So I would like to just give a detailed overview as we are taking and a comparative comparison of the present voter list with the previous special intensive revisions voter list held in the 2005. So as per that voter list electoral roll of the 2005, there were the total 13,35,816 voters were there, and at present in the September 2025 we have 23,06,384 voters, and male female also that time 6,64,306 male voters. Presently we have 11,37,316 male voters, and then in 2005 6,71,510 female voters, and presently 11,69,062 female voters. Presently we have 6 third gent voters while there in 2005 no third gender voter were present in the voter list, sir. So for the this SIR, after the SIR 2005, that voter list is the base document we are taking. So while the election machineries will go to conduct the SIR exercise, so there will be, and one more thing we would like to just clarify, there are the regular special summary revision which is conducted annually each and every year. And what is the difference between SSR and SIR? The main difference is in SSR, the whoever apply in the form 6, 7, 8 in those category in respect to inclusion, deletion of the name or correction respectively through this form comes, so their verification only happens through the BLOs on the ground, and the EROs are supposed to take the necessary action to necessary decision in the matter. Once the SIR is done, then not only the new but entire all the voters in respect to the 23,06,384 voters as of now. So all the enumeration forms will be printed. It will be given by the BLOs to them, and then verification of all voters will be done who are the existing one also, and it will not be limited to the new voters. So that is the main difference between SIR and SSR. So previous SIR happened in the 2005. So based on that one, there are the 4 categories normally the people what kind of document they have to furnish. So as category A, I already told, voter whose names are registered in 2005 voter list, those electors are required to submit only the relevant part of the extract of 2005, and that is already available in the public domain. So along with the enumeration forms, so the printing option will be given once the SIR schedule will be given, but they can search and see their names. So the category B will be the electors whose name are not found in the 2005 voter list, but who were born in India before 1st July 1987. So these electors, category B, are required to submit only self-document along with the enumeration form. Then C category of those voters who were born in between 1st July 1987 and 2nd December 2004, and whose mother or father's name is not registered in 2005 voter list. Only one parent name is missing. So such electors are required to submit the following 2 documents along with the enumeration form. First is the self document, and second is the document of either mother or father. And then other category electors who were born after 2nd December 2004 and whose mother's and father's name are not registered in the 2005 voter list. So such electors are required to submit the 3 documents along with the enumeration form. One is for their self document, second is their mother document, and then father document. So overall, if the names of mother and father of category C and category D voters are registered in the 2005 voter list, then other identification document for parent is not required from them. Such electors are required to submit only their self document along with the copy of the relevant extract of 2005 voter list and the enumeration form. So these are the mandate as per the general preparatory work. So we did, and we do the matching of the 2005 and then 2025 voter list. So in respect to whoever there, so with the current electoral roll we matched, and after that who were born before 1787 and whose number are matched. So total if we see in the state, so out of who were born before 1/7/1987 and their name is there in the electoral list, these number in the state are 10,59,510. So we are doing the matching physically also on the ground. This exercise is still ongoing, not yet completed, but till time we found at least around 64% voters name is being matched in that voter list. So it will help these voters at least. So additional document they are need not to, they don't require in that way. So their extract and the self document and whatever mandatory part, it will be sufficient. So there are the in the list the 11 documents for the identification as prescribed. It is extracted, but you just focus on the from 1 to 11. The list is it is mandated in respect to as the document list come. They copied it, the Bihar extract, but these 11 documents are the general documents. So then identity card, then issued from the regular employee, pensioner, any central government, state government, PSU, any ID card certificate document issued in India by government, local authorities, bank, post offices, LIC, PSUs prior to 1st July 1987, birth certificate issued by competent authority, passport, matriculation or educational certificate issued by recognized board, in our case like EMBOS or other board like CBSE, ICSE also, universities, then PRC issued by competent state authority, forest rights certificate or the caste certificate for the OBC, SC, ST issued by competent authority, national register of citizen if exist. So then family register prepared by the state local authorities or any land house allotment certificate from the government. Then 12 is optional document as per the Honorable Apex Court's verdict dated 8th September 2025. So the Aadhaar card shall be treated as the 12th document in addition to the 11 document listed in the NSRC and NSRD of SIR order dated 24/6. The order was in respect to that ongoing SIR in the Bihar. So, but it will be applicable in similar way for the other state once the SIR process will start. So Aadhaar card is to be accepted and utilized as a proof of identity and not as a proof of citizenship in terms of Section 9 of the Aadhaar Act and Section 23 part subpart 4 of the RP Act 1950. The Aadhaar card is already one of the documents enumerated for the purpose of establishing the identity of a person. So this will be the additional document. So apart from that, we would like to firstly whatever already conducted is the preparatory part, but main in respect to the rationalization of the polling station. So Honorable Commission has instructed that the voter size for any polling station, the ceiling will be reduced from 1500 to 1200 now. Earlier the 1500